Hi, I'm Tia from the Sustainable Economies Law Center.
And I'm Tobias from the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights of the San Francisco Bay Area.
We're both lawyers who want to keep local businesses rooted in our community.
So we made this series of videos to demystify commercial leases.
This video is about lease terms and options to extend.
First, define the lease term.
Decide when the lease begins. This is your commencement date.
Then, decide when the lease ends. This is your expiration date.
Or maybe you and the landlord can decide that there is no expiration date and that all you have is a month-to-month tenancy.
This means that either party may terminate the lease with a certain amount of prior notice. Just make sure to establish how to terminate the lease.
Can the tenant renew the lease? Yes. Just make sure to add an extension option to your agreement.
For example, here the tenant has 3 options to extend the lease, for a term of 2 years each.
If your landlord agrees to let you renew the lease, make sure to have in writing how much the rent will be when you renew.
If you and your landlord are unsure about how much to put down for rent, consider putting fair market value and lay out how to determine that number when the time comes.
One thing to note is that if the lease mentions an option to extend but doesn't mention the rent amount for the option period or the length of the option period, the landlord doesn't have to honor your choice to extend the lease.
Once you familiarize yourself with the meaning of words like term and option, it'll be easier to understand what you're signing.
To learn about other things you should know about your lease, check out our resources below.